to be a fantastic game, Pete. I was just about to ask you a question. I don't know who won the toss, and if it had been you and you'd won the toss, would you played up first half or down?
I'd have played up. I would have played up.
Definitely,
yeah.
I would as well.
Yeah.
I tried to hold Batley at half time to a close score, or even be in front, and then play it down in the second half.
So the game underway then. Batley have the ball in possession, and they move this to around the 20-metre mark. They're probably about 20 metres in as well from this near stand touch as the ball goes through hands, and Dominic Brambini in there organising his troops, getting his players on the front foot along with Alistair Leake. Batley managed to gain another 10 metres there with some strong running up to the 40-metre mark as play continues here at the Foxes Biscuit Stadium. Cut out pass there, misses one, misses two as they come to this near stand side. Here tackled by Mendika and Aston. Aston then moves across with Damien Siren and takes out the kicker for Batley. That will see Oscar Thomas. Crossover play there, but again, still the Bradford defence is out. Bradford defence comes out now and meets the actual Batley Bulldogs. That's a missed pass there. That will see Bradford sprint away, and it is Joe Keys, ball in hand. Joe Keys will go all the way. He's been told to go under the sticks. What a fantastic try. Length of the field try there from Joe Keys to get Bradford Bulls on the score sheet here. Mark, again, a little bit of a sloppy play, but I've got to say, Mark, that all came from Bradford's eagerness in defence there. Just not good enough. We see Mikola Aleski coming out and getting ready to go onto the park as a first substitute of the day, and I'm hoping that once he gets on, we'll get some forward momentum. Batley with the ball in hand will look to attack and post their first score of the day, which they do, and again, it's been coming, Mark. It's been on the card. James Mendeka then try and make his way towards the Batley line. Bradford now sit 10 metres out. It's a kick on the last. That's take too easy. That will see. Well, I think the referee here, I don't know what's going on there, Matt. I was ready to say that will be a dropout to Bradford. He's going to consult with his touch judge. James Bentley comes up with the ball in hand. He's saying that Batley have dropped that, and if that's the case, managed to get to the 40-metre line. He's brought down. Oscar Thomas will scoot away and make some yards. He will then feed Ed Chamberlain. Ed Chamberlain is still wrapped up on the 30-metre line as James Bentley. Then James Bentley with a little kick over the top, trying to see where that goes. That bounces, and the ball's still in play. That's got to be a try. The referee is looking round. He gives a try, and Mark, a little bit of inventiveness from James Bentley then, and a lucky bounce sees Bradford score. Inventive play from James Bentley, and a great try to boot. That got the Bradford fans cheering in the northern stand. Oscar Thomason strikes that one sweet, and Bradford now have it all to do. I think Damien Sirenen is back out there on the park mark, so that will add a bit of steel in defence and also a little bit of a pace in attack. But Batley, Brambini pushes the ball there to Walker. Walker will look to go on his own, and Walker goes in for a try. And Mark, it's like I said to you, it's not a question of how, it's a question of when. Judgment calls have certainly been not what you would expect of players who purport themselves to be professional players. As we see the goal converted then, the Bradford 20-metre line, and again looking for runners. Brambani moves the ball across to Walker. Patch Walker, it's Joel Farrell. Joel Farrell spots the gap, and on the fifth and last, I thought that he'd only got to go there, Mark, and he was in, but Batley still with the ball. We'll see Dave Scott score on the fifth and last tackle. The referee will give that one, and Batley, what a well-worked try through the likes of Alex Rowe, through the likes of Joe Farrell, and they've certainly
enveloped those two down there. There were another 11 Bradford players, at least between 10 and 15 metres, walking hands on hips back. So Johnny Campbell and Austin were on their own. They can't drive the ball out. The options are limited. That shows lack of fitness or lack of thought or lack of effort.
So what can Bradford do here now then as the ball comes? This will see Johnny Campbell. Johnny Campbell opens his legs, cuts back on the inside. He feeds Ilias McCartney. What a fantastic try. That brings Bradford back into this game. Well worked try there. Showed the pace of Johnny Campbell. Showed the pace of Ilias McCartney.
Or at the centre coming across, he just had the fullback to beat, realised the fullback was on him and passed to the support player. A break is only as good as a support player, and that was McCartney.
So Bradford then have it all to do, and to his credit Ed Chamberlain gets stuck in and does the first tackle, but Bradford now asking for some line speed to certainly keep this Batley attack on its back foot. James Brown offloads in the tackle. That will see the ball go out to Sean Ainscough. Sean Ainscough beats Oscar Thomas with ease. He will feed Dave Scott. Dave Scott will race in for a well-worked Batley try, and that mark is also easy. Break away like that and roll back the years and beat a guy who's a few years his senior for pace. And Batley still have the ball in hand. Patch Walker then drops his shoulder, beats Colton Roach in the tackle, but is eventually wrapped up by Scotty Moore. Scotty Moore then trying to get some afters. That will see Bram Beanick go for a drop goal, and the referee gives that one.
It's been a team of triers and doers, a little bit more physical, out muscling and out thinking, a team of people who are playing like they're a bit disjointed, like they'll put together during the week, and until that stops, Bradford won't get any further.
Well, the hooter goes here, the Batley players celebrate, and it's all fizzled out, Mark, in the end. Johnny Campbell there with the tackle on Dane Manning to bring the game to a close. They just help, well, they help one another up off the park.